Okay, so he's like, all right. He's like, when I say so, I want you to come up. And he's like, oh, so we have a special whatever for you today. Blah blah blah. We have a birthday on the boat and all this crap. And I was like, oh my gosh, like these people don't know me. Like not all of them, but I know a good percentage of them, but not everybody. And I'm like, there's a lot of people I didn't know. Probably more people I didn't know than people I did know. And I was just like so shy, and I was like, what are these people gonna think of me? But then I was like, why would I care? It's Cancun. Like they're doing things that I don't care about. Like have fun. Who cares? You gotta let loose. You're only young once, and trust me, my youth is leaving. It's like deuces. Anyway, so yeah, so they announced me, and I kind of like strutted out. Like I tried to strut out in my special package, but because the waves were so rough, I like almost fell off the boat, which was kind of funny. But like I just like went to the bar, kind of rocked to the side a little bit. There was one time where I literally almost fell off the boat, and I thought, oh my god, I would have died. But yeah, so and they came out, and I was like, yeah. So I'm in my sailor outfit. I got this sailor outfit from odgirl.com, and it's so cute. It's like blue with like glittery sequins, and then it's really tight, and then like right where the booty hip area is, it's like a little scrunchy material. And I had Jackie tie it for me, so that was like really cute, and it didn't go too low, and it kind of like peek at my butt. And I had these funny underwear on. I was gonna get like those little ruffle ones that are supposed to go with it, but I went to Victoria's Secret and I found these really funny hot pink ones. And even though my sailor outfit was blue and white, everybody knows I'm a pink girl. I have a pink sweater on, like probably pink panties on, and my tattoo's pink. Like who gets a pink tattoo? I do. I love pink. Anyway, so I'm sitting there like crazy as hell, and I was like, then they sang happy birthday to me, made me take a shot. And I think I had to take like 2 or 3 shots. I don't even remember. Like the whole thing is like a blur to me after like one point, because I was just drinking so much alcohol that it was ridiculous. And then like I didn't have any sunblock on me, and I was like, we can't do too much because I had to put sunblock on. So in front of everybody, like we're just sitting there, and I take off my like thing, right? And Jackie's sitting there like rubbing suntan lotion on me. I was like sitting back. I was like, yeah. And there's like I looked at the pictures. Everybody's sitting there like laughing at me. Like, well, I'm gonna say they're laughing with me because it was funny. But I was like, oh my gosh, so shy, so embarrassed. But it was good embarrassed though. And yeah. So what was the next part? So yeah, so we had to do like this contest, and it was like a beer drinking contest. And I was like, no, I do not like beer. I've never had beer in my life. Well, I tried it like once, but I've never had beer. I'm not a big drinker actually. I only really drink in Cancun. And like in America, I can get drunk off of like one wine cooler because that's how like little I drink. So, and especially because it was the first day in Cancun, I have no tolerance for alcohol. Like I was like, I am in shit creek. So I had like the shots and whatever, and then they put something in somebody's pants, and I had to get alcohol out of that thing. I don't want to ruin it because I think they play that game all the time. But yeah, that was fun and interesting, and I didn't like beer, and the thing that we had to get it out of, it made a lot of froth, the frothy stuff. And I was just like, yeah, like I don't think that, no. I was like, I'm gonna lose. And I did lose. I lost really poorly. And I did not want to drink it. That stuff was gross. I don't know if it was Dos Equis or Sol or whatever it was, but I didn't like it. And I don't know. And then we just kind of hung out, and I met like everybody, gave everybody hugs. We're sitting there doing the dances. I have 2 videos on YouTube. They're private. If you were on the boat, please send me an instant message or a private message, and I will give you the link. It is a private video, so the only way that you will view it is if you have the link, just for the privacy of the people who are on that boat, because there is some nudity. If there was no nudity, then by all means, it'll go right on YouTube. But yeah, it is on YouTube, but you have to have the link to see it. You can't just go on my page or Google Cancun Care Boobs Cruise, because you won't find it. But yeah, that was a really fun time, and I'm trying to remember like anything else special happened. I think the one guy that works on the boat, his name is Stefano or something. He was so cute, and I was kind of flirting with him for a little bit. And I told everybody I was gonna be back on the Boobs Cruise on the 30th, and I don't know. I just had a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed meeting everybody. Everybody was so nice and so sweet, and I hated leaving, and I hated that I could only spend like a couple hours in the boat, but I'm happy I got to spend even a second with everybody because everybody was just so awesome. And thank you so much to Steve for allowing me to meet you guys at Isla Mujeres. That was so unexpected, and I joked about it. And I mean, I was seriously intending on meeting you guys there, but I was just like, I didn't know if I could pull it off. Like, I really didn't think I could, but I was pleasantly surprised that I could, and I was very pleased to meet everybody. Everybody was wonderful. And like I said, there was a lot of body shots, a lot of dancing. You know, we had to do the YMCA, of course, and yeah, we had a good time. I got to hang out with Nico and Malcolm for a little bit, and my boys, Jackie and Jim, the crew, the honeymooners. Congratulations, by the way. I hope it was awesome and everything you hoped it would be. So yeah, so that was pretty much the Boops cruise, and you know, I had like with the body shots and the shots and the beer and everything else, and you know, people were pouring alcohol all over me, and like I had to keep going back to the boat and like using the little hose to like clean off, because usually I hate when people pour alcohol on me, or like even if it's like at a club and I accidentally spill it on me. But on the boat I was like, I don't care, because I'm already like naked in the first place except for my thong, which I think at one point I was completely naked, because you know, I like shake my ass and stuff. And well, not on that Boops cruise. I think that one I was just topless with my thong bottom on. But the other one, yeah, I was completely naked there for a little bit. But we'll get to that later. So yeah, so I kept going back to the boat to like wash off all the alcohol all over me, because I didn't want to be sticky. I don't want my bathing suit to be sticky, and I don't want my chucha, kuka, chocha, chichi, any body part to be sticky. So anyway, yeah, so then we went back to shore. I said bye to everybody. I gave everybody really big hugs, and everyone's like, oh, for your birthday, let's go downtown tonight. And I was like, yeah, like everybody's supposed to be meeting up at Terasta. It's the tiny club in between Sweets, like it's like Slices, Terasta, Sweet, Daddy O, and then I think it's like Dos Equis and Congo, or maybe Congo and Dos Equis. I always get them confused. And Terasta is like directly across the street from the in-between where Carlos and Charlie's and Coco Bongo is. Like right across the street, there's like a little walkway kind of right in front of it, but not really. And there's like a bar up top, the balcony terrace, that's a lot of fun too. And I was like, oh, it's our first night, we have to go. So I went back, I found Brent, and I was like, hey, let me take a shower. I'm like really dirty, really nasty, whatever. So I took a shower, got all pretty, did my makeup, and I was so excited. And I didn't really feel hungover. Like, I didn't feel like I was drunk, but I guess I kind of underestimated it. And I was like, oh, it's our first night, and it's my birthday, and usually we go to Shangri-La at the end of our trip, but because it was my birthday, I wanted to make it special. And Brent did not want to go to Shangri-La at all, but I totally made him because it was my birthday. Because I'm the birthday girl. I mean, if it was his birthday, I would go anywhere, even if, like, I really didn't want to. Like, if he wanted to eat, like, food in the ocean, like, be like, all right, let's go, get this shit over with. So we went to Shangri-La. We had to wait, like, 20 minutes for a table, which wasn't that bad. We both got drinks at the beginning. He's, like, in love with the Golden Parnassus, which is a non-alcoholic drink, of course, because he's Brent. But I had a pina colada, a sangria, a Bahama Mama, amaretto sour, and then when we got back to the table, I had a sangria, and I think a pina colada, and then I had a Coke, too, or a Sprite, or some kind of soda. And, you know, we ate, like, there's, like, I think there's, like, as many courses as you want. I think we had, like, 5 or 6, though. And the butter and the bread is amazing, the roll they first give you, so I always ask for 2 because they're so good. I don't exactly remember what I ordered, but I do have a picture of a few things, so I can probably post those later. But that was a really fun time, except for the fact that I really underestimated how much I had drank on the Boops cruise. And like halfway through dinner, I started falling asleep, and I was like out of it, and I was slurring my words because of all the alcohol I was drinking now in conjunction with what I had earlier, because it was only really like a 2 or 3 hour difference in between dinner and the Boops cruise. Maybe not even that. I think I only peed like 1 time, so the alcohol didn't even have a chance to leave my body. But TMI, I know. Never TMI with Hallie. Dude, I'll tell you, like, the most random shit in the world. Anyway, but I was like literally passing out at dinner, and then they surprised me for my birthday, and they're sitting there singing to me, and I'm like trying not to fall asleep, and I'm like, you know, trying to smile and act like I'm awake, but I'm totally not. And it was like really nice. And I took a picture of the little thing they made for me, and it was just so cute, and it was so delicious, and I was like so appreciative of everybody. I had to make another video because it's getting close to 10 minutes. I'm sorry.